Other interesting business news, you have Costco now selling Corvettes. Everything from gold bars, platinum bars, to TVs, to eggs, and now Corvettes. They really do have darn near everything. What doesn't Costco have these days? Well, an affordable share price. It's over $1,000 per share. Not financial advice. That is, yeah, a pretty penny to say the least. Just to say, yeah, I wish I bought this stock years ago. Then again, of course, hindsight is always 2020 when it comes to investing. Now, this comes with thanks to Ronan Glone, which yeah, it's a pretty cool name. Glone, pretty unusual. Granted, I don't have much ground to stand on. Name's topping, but nevertheless, he writes for The Drive, in which they say, quote, Costco has a deal on Chevrolet Corvette E-Rays. They say stocking up on cheap 4-pound bags of fish sticks isn't the only perk that continues with Costco membership. And there you can see the new Corvette with only 2 pedals, also known as automatic transmission, which is the first time since 1953? No. Corvette was introduced in 1953 with an anemic straight 6-cylinder engine. They fixed that quick, I believe, in 1958. But yeah, let's just say it's had a manual transmission for a majority of its lifetime. Now it's acquiesced to a boring, paddle-shifting automatic gearbox that I'm not saying you feel dead inside when you're driving it, but I would rather walk. Though, again, that's just me. I know more than 98% of all new vehicles sold in the United States come with 2 pedals, also known as automatic. But I still contend there's no better feeling than downshifting into a corner on a track, or even just getting groceries and doing that. But nevertheless, they say, quote, the next time you visit Costco, you can gorge on unlimited free samples. Well, if you have low morals and values, that's another point of contention. Always return your shopping cart. I believe you shouldn't be allowed to shop at any store again if you don't return it properly. But also, free samples, come on, folks. Don't gorge on them. That's just pathetically selfish and unethical. I always have a rule of thumb. Don't sample the product unless you're really seriously going to actually comprehend and contemplate buying it. Then actually buy it. But I partially digress on my pet peeves of the day. They say, quote, you can pick up a year's worth of mac and cheese and get a good deal on the new Chevrolet Corvette. Warehouse members are eligible to claim a significant discount on some Corvettes, including the, I almost threw up in my mouth, the hybrid E-Ray, which is also one of many ineptitudes of General Motors. The whole industry is going for hybrids, and GM went all in on EVs. They make one hybrid right now. It's the Corvette, which, again, is an abomination of Corvettes, and I would argue an abomination of hybrids. Now, they say, quote, starting February 24th, 2025, so old news apparently, I don't know why they didn't, it's still good though, say, quote, shoppers at the executive membership, well, that sounds fancy, that sounds like button up high fancy, can claim a $3,000 discount when they buy or lease the 2024 or 2025 Corvette LT or E-Ray. According to the website Cars Direct, that figure drops to $2,750 for Gold Star and business members. For content, the 2025 LT carries a base price of $69,995, including destination, while the 2025 E-Ray starts at $108,595. You're paying more for less. I don't know how could they possibly spend that kind of money on that? Jeez Louise, $100,000 plus. Really? Can't fathom spending that much. Now they say, don't expect to see a shiny new Corvette parked next to the 40 cases of Kirkland Presco the next time you're out shopping. You still have to visit a Chevrolet dealer to order the new Corvette. To claim the discount, you need to register for the promotion on Costco's website, at which point you'll be able to print a certificate with a unique code. You could then show the certificate to the dealership of your choice, who will apply the discount when calculated into what you owe. Yeah, so is that really a good deal? They say calculate the discount into what you owe. So does that mean the dealership can still put a $5,000, $10,000, $50,000 markup over MSRP for a market adjustment? So, the dealerships, they've destroyed many good vehicles throughout the years, including the Ford Focus RS, which used to be awesome, but people didn't buy because of the absorbent markups. I'm so viscerally disgusted by that, I can barely speak. Well, it's just saying something. Now, they say, quote, and now the fine print. Only shoppers who are already Costco members as of February 23rd, 2025 can claim the discount, though they may transfer it to a member of their household. And the promotion is only valid if you take delivery by April 30th. Some buyers can claim and combine additional discounts according to Cars Direct. Buyers who currently own or lease a 2010 or newer Camaro can get a $2,500 discount when they buy or lease the 2024 Corvette. It's essentially Chevrolet's way of saying, please don't walk over to the Ford store and buy a Mustang. Well, you know why you should? Because Jim Farley, CEO of Ford, gives you what you want. He gives you a good old beautiful V8 with a stick shift, which the Corvette does have the V8. Well, you also have the hybrid bolted on in one edition, but nevertheless, it does have the V8, but it has the automatic transmission, which, And don't get me wrong, the new angular body panels look slightly more interesting than the previous generation, but I kind of think the Corvette peaked with the engine in front and a stick shift with the C7 Corvette, which hindsight's 2020. Those are going for like $90,000 to $100,000 over MSRP, which is ridiculous. Now, I see there's a 1,500 GM lease loyalty discount is available as well. If you qualify for the full Camaro Costco lease discounts, you can take $7,000 off a new 2024 Corvette. That's 10% 10% off MSRP. And since we're talking about the previous year model, you might be able to walk away into additional discounts if the dealership you're leasing from is desperate enough to get the car off its lot, which, yeah. Again, the interior looks pretty good, except for that the pillar, you have a silly touchpad thingamajig in the middle instead of a proper gear shift. They say Costco is also helping General Motors clear its EVs out of its inventory. Executive members can get $1,250 off the Equinox EV, the Blazer EV, the Silverado EV, the Sierra EV, and the Hummer EV. Gold Star members are eligible for discount as well, but it's capped at $1,000. They say this isn't the first time we've seen a major retailer join forces with an automaker. While Costco is merely dipping its toes into the world of offering discounts, Sears did a cannonball when it launched its car called the Allstate. It had to be sold through some of the stores through the Southeast and Northeast. Released in 1952, the two-door sedan, which is a badge-engineered version of the Kaiser Frenzer's Henry J. fitted with a handful of Sears-specific visual details, like the grille and upholstery. Sales were much lower than expected, and Allstate production ended after 1953, which, yeah, a great example of businesses. You have to always innovate and evolve, because at one time, Sears had literally darn near everything you needed. Fun fact, they also founded Discover, the credit card company that many people know today and some people use, and 3 stores accept. So interesting that they have this discounts on the Corvette. Now, yeah, again, it's one of those things, though. What's the dealership's going to charge? And, well, I guess pun not really intended, since one of them is a hybrid EV. But, yeah, I mean, Costco continues to offer darn near everything you need in life and more. So I wonder if they'll do it with a competing brand and how successful this will realistically be. When, again, a majority of things you buy at Costco, I would say pretty much everything is under $5,000 on average. It's a pretty big uplift, but let me know your thoughts, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, and a comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.